Good morning, everybody from the vonToddenstein Theater. This is your host, vonToddenstein, with a little short tip video for beginners of Dead by Daylight. So I came into this tutorial screen, which is the first screen, repair the generator, and it's a good place to just run around. I found the first thing is to just learn how to look behind a little bit, and what I'm doing is I'm running at the same time I'm just hitting the S key, the A key, and I'm flicking my mouse over to the right, and then when I go back, I'm hitting the D key, and I'm pulling my mouse to the left. And again, you have to kind of watch both directions. So as you're running, it's good to look forward, but also to look back. And the way you do that is you just flick your fingers back and forth. I have my finger on the W key, now I have my finger on the A key. And you either run or not run. But the thing I picked up yesterday, I kind of saw on my own, was that I was practicing the 360 move, which is just to hit the A, S, D to move around. At the same time, you flick your mouse the opposite direction. So you just practice that more quickly and do both directions. Clockwise, counterclockwise, and then you just have to work on that. But you can't do it randomly, you have to see where you're doing that so you can juke the killer at the right time. What the trick to juking the killer is to watch when he's going to make his lunge and then move in an opposite direction. So what I found as I was practicing those moves and running around is that sometimes it's really hard to juke when you're running forward because you hit the A and the D key and you just move back and forth a little bit, but you don't really juke a great deal. But if you're trying to see what the killer's doing and be able to move in an opposite direction, sometimes it helps to actually hit the S key and run forward using the S key while you're looking backward. And then now you have your A and your D keys freed up to be able to swing to the left or the right while you can see what the killer's up to. So it's important to learn how to switch between using the W key to move forward and using the S key to move forward, because I find when you're doing it this way, look at the swing when you go A to D. It's much larger than when you're trying to hit the A and the D key going forward, because sometimes it'll swing you around. So just practice your combinations there of looking behind you at the same time you switch between the W and the A key. Maybe you add in the run a little bit. It's obviously a lot harder run using the S key. If you hit the W key and you run, you'll go in a straight line. If you hit the S key and you run, you tend to lean one way or the other, so you kind of gotta have to keep flicking back and forth. But that's also helping to add unpredictability for the killer if he's chasing you. So anyway, that's my short tip video for Dead by Daylight, and if you're interested in picking up any more insight from a beginner who just enjoys playing games and doesn't get wrapped up in it, you can come by my stream at 6:30 p.m. this evening, Tuesday evening. That's in Eastern US time. And we'll have some fun and learn how to play together. Thank you very, very much, and I hope to see you soon.